Greetings and welcome back to Civilization V, the first few turns. Last time we played as the Aztecs with Montezuma as our leader. This time we're playing as France with Napoleon. Now Napoleon has a unique unit and a unique improvement that are... Well, the Musketeer is pretty weak. Let me tell you, he is actually pretty weak. He has just a little bit period that he shines, but you can't infantry rush someone. You have to pair him with crossbowmen. He's extremely strong, of course. That is true. The Musketeer is extremely strong against crossbowmen, and it's right next to cannons. But yeah, I don't see the way France can use the Musketeer. Now the Chateau is an improvement that actually puts culture in the tile, nothing else, which is worthless for most of the game. You can do a conversion of the most tiles that you can into culture tiles to produce more culture, so in turn you produce more tourism from buildings that say convert culture of tiles to tourism. So there's actually a trick to do on the tourism aspect as France, and their ability of course is culture tourism based. In general, let's start the game. In general, you have to know that tourism is way slower.
Triumph to you. First consul and emperor of France, Napoleon I, ruler of
Come on, let's go.
France lies at the heart of Europe. Long has Paris been the world center of culture.
Now, tourism victory is way slower and weaker than science victory. It actually can be faster in the exception that everyone in the game is playing tall and not wide, and is not playing good culture games. Let's see specifically our start, but in general you have to know, don't try cultural victories. You will fail and you will be sad then. Let's actually check France's ability. So, what does he say? Whenever a guild or a world wonder with a great work slot is built in the capital, gain a guild, that's it. Or a world wonder with a great work slot, that's another category. The category is world wonders with great work slots, not guilds with great work slots. That's a category on its own. There are just 3 guilds, I think. Maybe there are 4. I think there are 3. I don't know what's considered a guild, but the artist guilds is the artist, the writer, and the musician guilds. It's built in the capital only. You gain 1 free cultural great person of the matching type, so you have to build a wonder in the capital. And I think if you build a guild and destroy it and then build it again, it doesn't work because that exploit was misused with the Writers Guild to spam culture. Now, that means you can rush the Great Library. The Great Library rush is something very specific that you should not try it unless it's exactly what you want for your game. Now, what is this? That's a good enough start, I think. It might get better if we go up here. I don't think it will get better. I will move once, move twice. If we go here, we have no good tiles immediately. Let's go Aziz. We have some good enough tiles. We don't have 3-3. 3-3 is the best. Is the tiles I like. 5, 5, and 6. So let's work the 2-1 for now. We'll work gems for 1 turn to gain the scout faster, and I think we'll go for pottery. No point in doing horseback riding, as we're going to rush the library. Well, the Stonehenge rush is exactly the same as the library, but it actually rewards you with a settler. The library rush is good enough when you're playing Liberty Exploration. See here. I can do this instead of that. Still, I'm going there. If I did that, I would have a better sight of my surroundings. Work this for now. Gain the scout out. We get the Solomon's Mines again. Okay. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Well, I hope there's no city-state close to them this time. Again. Now. We usually just do the scout again. Why do I have this many money? Oh! The ruin. Okay. Well, do we buy a tile or do we buy a worker? I think we go for the worker. Another ruin. Is that not great? Well, the land ends here, so I'm not going to explore any further there. Down that road. Now that's 7 production. We can do with 6. It's okay. We can get the ruin from here or here, so if we go here, we see more before we take the ruin. Nice, a ruin. I'll do the same thing again. I'll go there to see more before I take the ruin. Okay. Well, they're not great tiles. They're actually good tiles. They're very good. They're not great tiles. Pop ruin 1 turn after we grow. Or 2 turns after we grow. Well, we don't have the salt in our cup. But we're going to have it in this city. We're going to plant here or this. We're actually planting that here. And buying that mountain. Going there. Trying for Machu Picchu. That's the plan, guys. We have a plan. So, when you have a plan in Civ 5, you're doing better than if you don't have a plan. Of course. It makes sense, doesn't it? I am going for a granary. The reason is clear. I'm going for a worker. It's food or production. Okay, go mining to writing. Granary is worse than a worker always. 6 turns to grow. I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay, let's calculate this. 6 turns or 16 turns to grow. If we get the worker out 1 turn faster, we gain this 1 turn faster. And we actually gain what? No. Gaining the citizen is more important than gaining the worker. It's a spearman. Another ruin. That's great. Another ruin. That's great. Animal husbandry. That's nice. Yes. And before we, oh, it's a 1-2. It's not a 2-1. Well, too bad. We're gonna work it though. We're gonna use a worker for it. We're gonna push it. We need 3 tiles because these are 2 tile. 3 tile tiles are the best in the early game because you don't need the worker to upgrade them to 3 tile tiles. And what do you know? We gain another worker. 2 workers are not too much. I would not agree that they're too much. You can have 2 workers in your starting game. Now we can take a tile actually. I'll let the city grow to the horse first and then I'll buy a tile. I could buy the horse now, so that I'm working something better than a 2 tile here. This is just to yield. The reason I'm not taking the horse is that I want the food for now. When I needed something other than the food, I'll do that. Grow.
The meek shall.
We found the Celts. Nice, this actually helps. I want to get the guy back. We are rushing library in the end, so we don't want our worker to happen anything to him. Nice. Oh. Oh, I see. See, now, I was thinking I should go for the cattle there. We have to go for the granary here. I don't like it. +3. We could work the horse. I think we'll have to go for the... We could go for a settler. So that the library rush isn't that rough. Well, we have our workers. Became an archer. That's too bad. Now, so normally I could leave this empty and the timer of the multiplayer game would skip a turn and the production would carry over. I am afraid of what I'll see if I go there, but okay. Safe. This was a risk. I wouldn't do that if I weren't rushing for a great library. I think I'm going to... Well, we said we didn't want to get a shrine. So, stay as is. Put one turn in the granary. Work like that. And then we'll go full on production. We got a pop ruin, another pop ruin, exactly at the turn that we grew. We have 5 pop now. Yeah, this makes sense. I don't think I could get a settler before I get writing. I mean, we could. It's 14. That's how we play it. Five turns. So to get it in 4 turns, we need 11 extra production. Next turn we're gonna get 1 production, so that means 4. And we cannot... I don't see any way that we can actually do that. Also, we have to work this so as not to stagnate. Oh no. Fucking hell. I knew something like that would happen. Oh, and there's a ruin, so now I have to take it. Well, I know what to do. It's calendar. Just stay there. Stay on production focus, that's important, of course. How did he not get that ruin? Oh, he didn't actually go to any of our important tiles. Go there to block him. Stay as is, of course, and yeah, we can ditch that for that. Go full production. 1 turn for the library. We could get a fast turn in our settler. 13. Well, that's safer. If he goes up here, which I think he will, it's actually safer to get it here, lose 1 gold. It's not anything. Just we're putting a turn in our settler there before we start the great library. So he didn't move. He actually... Oh, nice. Exactly at the turn where we were picking tradition too. Let's find the thingy for the gold. Okay, Suta, and Suta. And this goes there. This goes there. I went here to see what's there. So, we can't be stagnating now. We're doing the library. We're doing that for sure, that for sure. Yeah, I think that's how we play it. I leave this open because I want the possibility that it moves to something better. And we have one food. We can for one turn lose one food. That's the total sum of our abilities. I can go here. He will, of course, instead of shoot my archer, go for the worker. Now we want this for bisons too. It's going to be a long time though before we do that. So let's take calendar for happiness in case we have a free worker to work on that cotton. Of course he took the bait. Kill him with the city. Move the archer. Do not right click the archer. Click the move button here on the archer and then left click on the worker. Great. I'll take the others in the city. I'll put the archer in the city. I'll go there. Finish that as we're working that. It's actually better if I do. Now we have a good expand there. We have a good expand there. Here to that. So we'll have to actually explore down a bit. I've not explored down yet. Oh. I don't think I'm buying tiles yet. The library rush. The good old library rush, guys. That's it. Good old library rush. 7 turns still. Normally, you would take this one. I'll take this one because I'm doing the library rush. To get the library 1 turn faster. That's why the library rush is bad. And if you don't get anything specific from it, for instance, Maya rushing theology, you're rushing for a very specific combo with theology again. Well, if you're not rushing the oracle or theology or exploration, I don't see the point of the library rush. I'll get my scout there because I don't want him to move here. I want to work the production there for the library rush. And if I say library rush one more time, okay, 17.25. 17.25 in 5 turns. That's going, luckily it's 5 turns, so we can very easily say 170 divided by 285 point 100 and something. 85 plus 43 is 128.3. So it's 5.3 extra. We need about 12 production in 4 turns. That means 3 extra production. I don't think we can get that much. So 5 turns it is. Yeah, even if we do that, we can't get it any faster. So we should do cotton after the horse. Just don't let him get an iron. Hello, Pocatello. Please don't be below me. Okay, so we have more land below. I see that there's this guy there now. Horses versus spearmen is very fun. Archers versus spearmen, I meant. I'll heal him because I want to scout more. Oh, nice. Super Shadow Ruin. Well, we are going to be working that cotton because we have no better food tile. Go down there. Go up there. He's a scout archer, so we could do that. Move over a river on a hill and shoot. Scout archers. I love them. 3 turns, 4 turns. You work your gem there. And... well, There is Parthenon. That's right. I forgot about that. But we have to do our settlers first. First and foremost. We have to do our settlers. We have the settler here, right? Yeah. Oh, we wouldn't be working the cotton because we're doing the settlers. I'm stupid. I should have kept working on that horse because we're gonna use it for the settlers. Now I'll take archery because it's just cheaper due to all the eyes doing the cheaper text first.